So, Kiani, did you have an exciting week?
Nah, it's been pretty normal.
Good morning, Opelika, and welcome back to the Kennel. I'm your host, Haley.
And I'm Kiani. Halloween is right around the corner, so if you haven't looked into Teentober, you should.
Teentober is a month-long initiative that highlights library resources and activities. Scan the QR code located on the library's Book Return card for more information.
You like candy, Haley?
Yeah, I like candy. Kit Kats
Well, the
are my
World
favorite.
Languages Club are still selling boo bags filled with candy and treats for $2 during all lunch waves. Today is the last day, so make sure to buy one for yourself or a friend. Boo bags will be delivered on October 31st, so watch out for that.
Also, speaking of boo bags, our SGA would like to announce the winners of their very own boo bags. These bags are just to show appreciation to our student body. 2 students from each grade will be called. If your name is called, please go down to Ms. Thornberry's classroom, room 128. The winners are, for freshmen, Arnesia Thomas and Tamari Graves. For sophomores, Allison Culberson and Caroline Norrell. For juniors, Stephen Watson and Trenton Lott. And last but not least, for the seniors, Camden Dunson and Yamaya Johnson. If your name was called, head down to Ms. Thornberry's room 128 right now to receive your boo bag. Moving on, Zigzag will also be selling yearbooks during all lunch waves, so if you have any questions, you should stop by. The order form will be available by clicking the QR code on this screen.
And on Black Days during lunch, prospective members will be accepting submissions to their weekly challenge. This week's challenge is to submit a 5-line poem. Treats will be given to those who participate.
Last week, Chief Meteorologist Derek Kincaid from WTVM News Leader 9 came to talk to our Kennel class about his start in the news workforce. He gave us a rundown on how their show works and how to prepare before it's time to go on air.
Derek Kincaid has been a meteorologist with WTVM since July 2006 and became chief meteorologist in 2011.
Mr. Kincaid taught us so many things. We had questions on how hurricanes are made, or how working for a news channel is, and so much more.
We'd love to say thank you to him for coming to watch our show and speaking with us.
If you're in a club or organization, listen to see if any of this information pertains to you.
Science National Honor Society has recently emailed juniors and seniors who qualify for membership.
To qualify, you must have a 3.0 minimum GPA, 87 average in your science classes, and have previously taken 1 science class as a junior or 2 as a senior. The $10 dues can be paid on My School Bucks or turn into Miss Allen or Miss O. Smith.
Seniors, there is a senior graduation supply meeting with Balfour right now in the OPAC. So if you're a senior, you should probably head to the OPAC.
Also, students in Southern Union Spring Academic Dual Enrollment have a mandatory meeting in the library to register for your classes, including English 101, English 102, and Math 115. Ms. Vickers sent out an email with more information.
You know, Haley, in the club, we all fam.
What?
In the club, we all fam.
Huh?
In the club, we're all family. Enough of this club talk. Let's roll over to Akila and see what she has for us today in sports.
Hi, I'm Akila Driver, and welcome back to sports. This past Friday night, Opelika football guaranteed themselves a spot in the playoffs and a second-place spot in the region by knocking off the Central Red Devils, 23-14. Go Dogs! The team started off hot, crushing the Red Devils 14-0 in the first quarter. The Dogs took the opening drive down the field, converting several third and fourth downs before fullback Blake Johnson punched the ball. For the first quarter on their opening drive, Central drove into Bulldog territory, but the defense flexed its muscles and forced Central to turn the ball over on downs. The offense didn't take long to score again as quarterback Kobe Key hit Jamari Miller for the second Dawg touchdown of the night. Central would add a touchdown before half, but place kicker Reese Beasley's field goal gave the Dogs a 17-7 halftime lead. Halfway through the third quarter, another field goal by Reese Beasley put Opelika up 20-7. Central would drive down the field goal and threaten to score on their next possession, but an interception by safety Kevian King kept the Devils off of the board. Midway through the fourth, Central cut the lead to 6 with a touchdown, but once again, Reese Beasley would come up big for the Dogs, nailing a 40-yard field goal to put the team up 23-14. Linebacker Tyler Moore's interception on Central's last drive would seal the victory for the Dogs. In our past 2 games against Central and Enterprise, Beasley has scored a total of 23 points in all. We spoke to Beasley about how he has dealt with pressure in the last 2 big regional games.
I've dealt with pressure by trusting in my teammates and then trusting in the abilities God has blessed me with.
How does it feel having such pivotal roles in the last 2 victories?
I feel blessed, grateful for the opportunity and the trust that the coaches have put in me.
The Bulldogs took on the Carver Wolverines Thursday night in Montgomery at Crampton Bowl. We will have those scores next week. Moving on to the Brian Moore Show this week, Coach Moore talked about how strong Opelika region has been this season. And he also said that despite not making the playoffs, Carver is not a team to be taken lightly.
There's no reason that this team should not be a playoff team that we're playing. This team that we're playing Friday night is as good as any team we play, or Thursday is as good as any team we play this year. They're more talented than Central on the perimeter. They're more talented than Auburn on the perimeter. I mean, they have big skill guys, an A&M receiver, Alabama running back. I mean, they've got long defensive guys that can run and tackle. He's done a good job in their special teams. You know, usually you think, well, you know, we'll overwhelm them with our kickers. No, not this year. They've got kickers that making field goals. The guys kicked in the end zone. They cover good. They got a great kickoff return scheme, doing a great job with it. And then, of course, you kick it to Turbo or one of those guys back there, they'll house call that thing. So this is a different Carver team.
Our Bulldogs will get a much-needed rest next week before heading to the playoffs for the first time since moving up to 7A. This past weekend, the Spirit of the South traveled to Harris County, Georgia to compete in the Sound of the County Invitational. The band competed in the Class AA division and won Superior Band, Superior Color Guard, Superior Dance, Superior Drum Major, Superior Majorette, and Superior Percussion. The band also received Best in Class awards for band percussion, and Mecca Williams was Best in Class for drum majors. Our Dance, Color Guard, and Majorette groups received Second in Class honors. Congratulations, Spirit of the South band members. Moving on to sports that are having tryouts. Tennis trials will be held on October 31st at 4 o'clock. The tryouts will be held at Calhoun Tennis Center behind Opelika Middle School. Any students interested need to go and sign up with Coach Massey or Coach Traylor. The golf team will have golf trials at RTJ Grand National Driving Range on Wednesday, October 30th from 4 to 5 p.m. Sign up is on Coach Ferguson's door 110, which can be found downstairs on the History Hallway. Please see him when you sign up for more information. That's all I have for this week in sports. As you all know, I'm Akila Driver. God bless and go Dogs.
Thanks, Akila. Halloween is quickly approaching. Sadie went around the spooky halls of OHS to quiz students and staff on some unsettling facts about our faculty members.
Oh yeah, you took our pictures. No, what are you doing? Ah! Which of these people at OHS saw a ghost trying to pick up her infant son? Miss Edwards, Miss Blatt, Miss Harris, or Miss Prescott?
Miss Prescott.
Wrong.
Miss Prescott?
No.
What? Okay, wait.
I'm gonna say Miss Prescott.
Wrong.
Definitely Miss Prescott.
Definitely not.
Oh,
Miss Prescott.
No.
Miss Harris.
Yes, there you go. Which of our teachers was the paperboy for infamous serial killer John Wayne Gacy? Coach Hovell, Mr. Golston, Mr. Deal, or Coach Howell?
Mr. Golston.
No.
Coach Howell.
No, not for sure.
No?
Yes, because it's wrong.
Who would be a Paperboy? Coach Hovell had to be the Paperboy.
He wasn't.
He was.
Golson?
No.
I'm gonna go with Coach Howell.
No.
Hovell.
No, he wasn't.
He was.
No, he wasn't.
Who was?
You have to guess.
Okay. Coach Hovell.
Deal.
Well, yes, because that's the only one left, so yeah. Which of these teachers was born on Friday the 13th? Mrs. Howell, Mrs. Holiday, Miss Salazar, or Coach Black?
Coach Black.
No.
Miss Howell.
Miss Holiday.
There you go. Yep. Which of these teachers has seen the Red Lady, a famous ghost who haunts the door hall at Huntington College? Miss Davis, Mr. Bruce, Miss T. Williams, or Miss Edwards?
Miss T. Williams. Miss T. Williams.
No.
Miss Edwards.
Yep. There you go.
Miss Edwards.
There you go. You got it. Which teacher's mother was the ER nurse for serial killer Ted Bundy when he was arrested in Florida? Miss Howell, Miss Lauderdale, Mr. Conway, or Miss O. Smith?
Miss O. Smith.
Wrong.
Miss O. Smith.
No.
It's giving Miss Lauderdale, maybe?
No.
Howell.
Yep. There you go. You got it.
Howell.
Yes. Good job. He was the first one to get it first try.
John Wayne Gacy Paperboy? That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess we don't know our faculty members like we really thought we did.
Moving on to something less spooky, Skills USA are still selling buttons. The button form can be found on Clever. Simply complete out the form and pay through myschoolbucks.com. If you have cash, see Miss Ashley Love down in the Career Tech Hall. Buttons are $5.
I'm kind of hungry. What's for lunch today?
Today's lunch is pizza.
The October character trait is respect, meaning having value for the feelings, wishes, rights, and or traditions of others.
This is all the information we have for you today, OHS.
We hope you have a great day.
And go Dogs.